Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains All-NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Looney in at the 5 down low. And for Detroit, Bay and Grant are the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Hayes. And it's Stewart in at the center position. So Detroit will get the first possession. Hayes with it. Passes it to Grant. Back to Hayes. To the middle. And it's Grant that time up. And the assist by Hayes.
Yeah, just get open. Hayes will find you. I mean, the kid, he has tremendous vision.
Chris, for Killian Hayes, it's about finding his comfort zone. Knows he can be a great player if he works hard.
Yeah, and when Hayes is healthy, he's a dynamic player. 6'5" point guard with terrific versatility. The upside he has is pretty enticing.
Now here's Hayes. Bay with it. Now Green defending, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. To the paint. Here's Looney. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
We're talking about a guy who does whatever is asked of him. I mean, Looney's been blessed to play with some of the best. It's part of the fabric that holds the team together.
And Kevon Looney, still relatively young, but injuries have slowed down his mobility.
I mean, he moves like a 15-year veteran and thinks and plays like a 15-year vet. Very reliable and well-rounded big man.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Looney. And he makes both free throws. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And so it's Cunningham. They'll bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Hayes. Now Stewart. Here's Bay. And he banks in the layup. Bay's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Wiggins. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Man, that was a point guard. With that slam, Hayes, he's different.
And here is Curry. Pass to Poole. Here's Looney. Guarded by Stewart. Golden State moving it around. Curry passes to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
He's not just an incredible scorer. I mean, Curry also prides himself in passing. I mean, especially in finding a wide open team.
Cunningham kicks to Grant. Off target from three-point range.
Now, their first miss after a perfect 4-for-4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with. He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Here's the pass to Cunningham. Takes the 13-footer, kept alive, and the dunk by Stewart.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Passes to Green. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
You want to fight? Draymond will fight. I mean, every loose ball, every rebound, and the activity of scoring the basketball.
Pistons have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Great look, high percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
Outside for Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is also, so creative at finding out ways to score inside.
Pass to Stewart. Back to Hayes. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Hayes has got 5 now. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Poole. Here's Wiggins. And there's the pass to Curry. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now, here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. Shoots over Curry. And he overshot that one, missing.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And that one's good. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
Tough hoop by Wiggins. I don't know if he makes that one his first couple of years in this league.
Bay against Wiggins. To the inside. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Cunningham.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feat.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Olenek, he's checked in for Stewart. Jackson comes in for Sadiq Bey. Diallo's checked in for Hayes. And it's Joseph in for Cunningham. Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he checks in for Kevon Looney. Iguodala comes in for Green. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody's subbed in for Jordan Poole. And here is Joseph after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Back to Joseph. Headshot off. AT that time from Curry. Now the dish to Iguodala. Curry looking it over. Iguodala against Olenek. It's deflected.
Oh, and he's the rare player with a shorter arm span than his height. Olenek is still going to get his share of blocks.
Diallo the pass to Joseph. Passes it to Jackson. Just 3 on the clock. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And how about the attack mode mentality that Jackson possesses? You can see there, even on the mid-range, he is looking to be aggressive.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Pistons lead by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Detroit.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. Diallo out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Baseline J on the way. Moody's shot is off. The Pistons leading. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." Coach Dwayne Casey says, "If we bring the same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen." Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. And here is Joseph after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Grant against Iguodala. Grant kicks to Diallo. Olynyk. The Warriors pull it in. Right side, Porter. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Here's Joseph. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame them for letting that one fly.
And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
Grant outside. Floats it up for Grant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. As we see all these teams make all these moves to bring in big-time talent, but how important is chemistry between those players once they are sharing the same locker room?
Well, it's funny because chemistry doesn't show up on the stat sheet nor in analytics, but it's so essential. I mean, as a player, you need friends out there. Guys that hold you accountable, support you, and some that you enjoy the journey with.
Now, here's Moody. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Jackson. Here's Grant. Good defense by Iguodala. Warriors leading by 3. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Oh, the quick jump of Iguodala. Easy money.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Grant. Bay comes in for Josh Jackson. Hayes, he's checked in for Diallo. And it's Cunningham in for Corey Joseph. Now, here's Cunningham. And they recover it. It's good. Hayes has got his third basket of the night right there.
Such poise inside from Hayes. For a guard, he looks comfortable operating from there.
Pass to Looney. Back to Poole. Olynyk against Green. Clock at 6. Floats one up. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart trying to get open. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Detroit, Cunningham, Cunningham. At the line for 2.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 4. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Hey, Chris, Andrew Wiggins showing he is an elite shot blocker at his position.
Well, Wiggins gets a lot of blocks at the rim. He gets to layup attempts, and the shooters thought they were safe. I mean, not always obvious. It changes the shot. You can count on Olenek to move the ball quickly when he spots an open team, and that feed was phenomenal.
Pass to Kuminga. Kicks to Wiggins. 1:43 left in the first half. No good from 11 feet. Pistons trailed by 3. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Poole. An even 3-on-3 break. Shoots from 12. Bay pulls it in. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. 1:11 left now here in the second. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The Pistons making a change here. Lee's checked in. Warriors leading by 3. And the pass to Green. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. Golden State moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
When you have a 4-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
Hayes the pass to Lee. Now Bay. Wiggins with some nice D. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Leading by 5 over Lee. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 8 points.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Cunningham with it. Unloads from 9. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. And they had their fingerprints all over that second quarter, coming back from a deficit and building a 7-point lead. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
And Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. Take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now, here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins dishes to Curry. Passes it to Poole. To Wiggins. This one for 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
I like the conviction from Wiggins. Shooting the moment he touched the rock.
Inside, here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Curry against Bay. Curry can't get it to go. Pistons trailed by 10. Here's Hayes. That one goes in. Hayes has got 9 points.
Taking the hit. Hayes finishing the play. Impressive basket.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
First team foul.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Jordan Poole, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And a different look here for the Pistons. Olynyk, he's checked in for Stewart. Josh Jackson comes in for Saddiq Bey. Jackson, he's checked in for Hayes. And it's Joseph in for Cunningham. Then for the Warriors, Bjelica. He checks in for Kevon Looney. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Andrew Wiggins. Both free throws good from Poole.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Jackson. Pass to Olynyk. Now Joseph, guarded by Curry. Count that one.
They are just killing him on the interior.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Curry kicks to Poole. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Poole's got 5 now.
Well, how about the unselfishness, controlling the pace? You love Curry's command of this offense.
Grant surveying the D. And there's the drive. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Olynyk.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The pass to Porter. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Joseph. And now the Pistons fast break. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And how about that mentality by Jackson? Looking to shoot it as soon as that pass was delivered. And I feel like Josh Jackson is proof that the right mindset can go a long way for a player who wants to improve himself.
Oh, yeah, Greg, I think he took criticism about his game to heart and looked for ways to grow. Then he put in the work, and now he's performing at a higher level because of it.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Joseph, the pass to Jackson. Over Iguodala. Jackson misses. Warriors leading by 9. Iguodala outside. Curry with it. Picked up by Joseph.
2 minutes.
Curry is inside. Joseph on him. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Porter with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now an 11-point Warrior lead.
Well, Porter's coast-to-coast finish shows his high activity level. He's always looking to make a play.
Curry against Joseph. To the inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Look, from mid-range, they've been deadly all day. It's really opened things up for them at the other end of the floor.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Diallo's checked in for the Pistons. Lee comes in for Joseph. The free throw drops for Grant. Well, one thing, Chris, you got to love about Jeremy Grant is his raw scoring ability.
I mean, he's a real volume shooter. He takes a lot of threes, but he makes a lot of threes. I mean, you trust him to come up with points out there on the floor.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Pass to Kuminga. No good on the 3. Pistons trail by 8. Now Lee. On the wing, Jackson. Floats it up for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Going up high for that one, Jeremy Grant. He's a terrific alley-oop partner.
To the middle. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Lee bounce pass. Grant finds Lee. Back to Grant. It's picked off. Here's Curry. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Oh, man, on the fast break, Curry's not only a prolific scorer, he's an efficient scorer as well.
Outside Jackson. Grant, right side. No good from outside. And here is Curry. 2 on the clock. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pistons trail by 12. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Sadiq Bey is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Hayes in at the 2-guard spot. Diallo banked in off the glass.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Pass to Looney. Feeds it to Curry. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
About the pure jumper of Steph on display. Man, that's art in motion.
Pass to Hayes. And he makes good on the layup. And that's 11 points for Killian Hayes.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Wiggins passes to Green. Over Diallo. Misses the wing J. Pistons trail by 10. Hayes with it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Tries a 3. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Curry, gets himself open and drills it. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Green. Now the pass to Diallo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Checked in for the Pistons. Poole's checked in for Golden State. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks so much, David. Back to Curry. Shoots over Grant. That one off the back iron and out. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Hayes finds Stewart. Back to Hayes. Here's Bey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jordan Poole.
Clearly a foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pistons, Sadiq Bey, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Bey. Bey hits them both. Warriors leading by 8. Curry passes to Wiggins. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. To the paint. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Grant kicks to Hayes. Grant dishes to Cunningham. Bay passes to Grant. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Passes it to Curry from deep three-point range. Bay pulls it in. Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Poole. From outside the arc. Pistons keep it alive. Tries again. Doesn't go that time. They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just give themselves a little bit of a break.
2 minutes.
Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham looking it over. Dishes it to Grant. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. Curry brings the double. Cunningham kicks to Hayes. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Hayes has got it back down to within single digits for Detroit. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. On the wing, Wiggins. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. From 13, not enough on that one as it misses. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Grant. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Now here's Curry. Releases. The offensive rebound. Drilled from 6 feet.
Timeout.
And the Warriors lead by 10.
Okay, now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Warriors.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Curry from the high post, he drills it.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Stewart trying to get open. No good from Grant. And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Curry, good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Back to Grant. He gets it in there.
Tenacious play there by Grant. Doesn't let the defender keep him from his finish.
Now Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are. Man,
it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.